Pokémon!
Your boy, what's good? What up everybody, it's your boy King Meech, and as you all know, most likely, if you're here you know, we just got the reveal that in Pokemon Sword and Shield, Galarian forms are in fact a thing, which by the way, y'all already know, I'm calling them G forms. It takes too long to say Galarian forms, so we calling them G forms from this point on. So what I want to do today is go over 3 specific Pokemon that I think would be perfect for a Galarian form, and also maybe even another evolution, but we mainly focusing on G form. So with that being said, let's get into it. So first off, y'all know this man's gonna be in the top 3, Farfetch'd. It's about time my boy got some respect, and I think now's the time. So there is a heavy rumor, you could even call it a leak, because they've gotten a lot of things right. This is a potential spoiler by the way, so skip maybe 5 seconds, or 10. But there is a lot of stuff going around that is heavily pointing to the fact that my dude Farfetch'd is getting an evolution. But if that is the case, and that is happening, I think it's gonna be a second evolution of his Galarian form, which I think, because Sword and Shield is based in the UK, my idea for what a Galarian Farfetch'd would be based off of is the Queen's Guard. Now as we know, my dude walks around with a green onion on standby at all times. Now if he was based on the Queen's Guard, I heavily doubt Game Freak would want to give this man a rifle, but they did take away the national dex, so there's no telling what they'll do. No, but on the real though, I heavily doubt they'd give the man a rifle, but I could see them basing his Galarian form off the Queen's Guard, because that's one of the most iconic things about the UK, man. I'm not saying that's the only thing about the UK. Shout out to my UK people out there. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just saying, when a lot of people think of the UK, they think about the Queen's Guard, them soldiers that don't smile. So I'm thinking instead of a rifle, maybe they just give them a black stick or something. I'm not really sure, I didn't think it out too much. Y'all know these videos are off the top. This is just speculation, these are just the ideas that are in my head as we speak. So at first I was thinking he could have red feathers based off the red uniforms, but then I realized Shiny Farfetch'd got red feathers, so I'm thinking, right, he'll be blacked out. Right, he'll be a black bird. His feathers will be all black, except for maybe his wings. His wings, right, would be red. And then also his feet could be red. And it'd really look like this man is a guard, right? And then he's got the black stick in his hand, pause. And then you know how he has them 3 little feathers sticking up out of his head? I'm thinking they make them 3 hairs, kind of just one hair, right? One connected hair. It's hard to put this in a vision because I'm not an artist, so I can't draw it up. But this is just my idea. You guys are getting an insight into my mind right now. So they take them 3 things on his head, and those would be black, kind of to signify the big old hats the Queen's Guard wears. This man would look straight up like a guard for the Queen. It'd be based off the UK. I'm just saying it'd be a good Galarian form. And it'd just be cool to see my dude Farfetch'd get a new look, man, because I love Farfetch'd. As far as typing, regular Farfetch'd is normal flying, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, right, fighting flying, because you know them Queen's Guards, if they gotta fight, right, if someone come trying to get to the Queen, they fighting. And then of course he'd have the black stick in his hand that he could use to fend off people, you know, signifying the rifle. And that's my concept for Farfetch'd. Now I do know this idea is a little far-fetched, see what I did there? But I think it would be really cool. Next up, Smeargle,
the painter Pokemon.
A normal type.
Smeargle uses the liquid that comes out of its tail to make unique marks that establish its territory.
Thank you, Rotom Dex. Yes, Smeargle the Painting Beagle. So as I was thinking of Pokemon I would like to see have Galarian forms, I was doing a little UK research, right? I had to get my knowledge up. So knowing that Smeargle is a painting Pokemon, right? It uses his tail as a little paintbrush. I decided to look into the art of UK, and I thought about graffiti, right? And then all of it just came together perfectly. One of the most well-known graffiti artists in the whole world is based out of England, and that's Banksy. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. I'm sure you have though, because I've heard of him, and I'm not in the graffiti community, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard of Banksy. So my thought was the G form of Smeargle could be him as a graffiti artist. Instead of using his tail to paint, maybe he's got some spray cans on deck. So as far as typing goes for Galarian Smeargle, I was thinking like dark or poison, because you know when you think of graffiti you think of like people going out, well at least I do, I think of people like going out in the night, man, spray painting the walls while the cops aren't around, man. They get it done in the night and they zoom off before anybody even knows who did it. So I'm thinking dark type, right, because he's in the night, and then poison, like maybe the paint he uses to graffiti is poison. And now my third and final Pokemon I want to see get a Galarian form is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, my dude Weasel. So as we all know, and if you don't, it's kind of obvious by my dude's name, he is based off a weasel. Remember when I told you I did a little bit of research? I wasn't lying. And during this research, I also found that weasels, right, that Weasel is, right, he's a little water weasel. Weasels are actually the most numerous carnivores in Britain, according to mammal.org.uk. So not only is he one of my favorite Pokemon, he's a weasel, which are very prevalent in the UK, so he was just a no-brainer of a Pokemon I'd like to see with a Galarian form. I think his typing would be Ghost, and my reasoning for that is weasels are known to be sneaky, so I see Galarian Weasel being a sneaky little thing that comes out at night and is like in the alleyways and tunnel areas of the Galar region. As far as what he would look like, this is what I'm thinking. We know he has the little like yellow floaty around his neck. I'm thinking that'll be like maybe like a purple spirit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just try to imagine what I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint the picture of Galarian Weasel for y'all. So his entire body is a stealth black, but he's got maybe some white marks on the tail, maybe like a white belly, and then he's got the purple little spirit floaty around his neck. And if you want to get real crazy, maybe even give him like purple eyes to make him look real sneaky. Alright, look y'all, I'm not a designer out here. I'm just going off the concept in my head. If I could transfer it to paper, I would, believe me. But I'm describing it the best I can. Let's do a quick little recap before I let y'all go, okay? Stick around for just a second. Let's do a quick little recap. So Farfetch'd, based off the Queen's Guard. Smeargle, maybe a dark and poison type, a little graffiti artist, and then Weasel, a ghost type weasel that hangs out in the freaking alleyways of the Galar region. With that being said, now it's your turn. What are your top 3 Pokemon you would like to see get a Galarian form? And also, right, don't just give me the 3 Pokemon you want. What's your idea for what they would be, what they would look like, maybe what typings they would be? Say it all. Type a paragraph if you have to. They might go to the spam folder of the YouTube comments because they be doing that. If you type like a really long comment, it throws you in the spam folder, but I'm going to take you out of there if YouTube tries to put you in there. I'm not letting YouTube put y'all in a box, okay? So put your ideas of what Pokemon you would like to see get Galarian forms and what they would be like. And with that being said, thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.